Spacey Sims, and we are back with more Nameless. And we're about to terrify poor Yinho by making him ride a roller coaster. So, yeah. Anyway, on the coaster! Thank you for riding our speed train. Before heading out, watch under your feet and check again if you have left any of your possessions. Thank you. Oh, so we already went on the roller coaster? Yinho didn't seem to hear the operator's cheerful voice. We came back to the bench. Oh, man! The balls! I wanted like a horror, like a CG of him looking terrified and be like, no, that was fun. Really? Because you cried the whole way? I sat him down on the bench since he was still dizzy from the ride. I felt bad to see his pale face. Are you okay? You should have told me if you were scared. I didn't know. We shouldn't have ridden it. Oh, no. I'll be fine after a while. I'm sorry, Master. Why are you sorry? I'm sorry for making you ride it. No, you're not having fun because of me. I'm just troubling you. Don't say that. I'm gonna punch you. I'm not gonna pinch your cheeks. I'm gonna slap them. You're making me mad. I mean, literally, that's how she feels. Troubling me. I felt frustrated at his overly kind words. Don't worry about things like that. Let's just stay here until you feel better, all right? I talked to him in a kind voice. I can ride more. I'm fine now. Looked at me with his pale face. You still look a bit queasy. No, I'm fine. Let's go for more. You have a lot of rides you want to try. What? I can ride more. Go ride more rides like Yinho said. Yeah, which is the funny thing. You're supposed to feel frustrated at Yinho, which I just think is kind of funny because you would never think that's it, but I'm assuming that you have to because you have to basically be like, why are you not standing up for yourself? Because otherwise it's kind of like telling Lance, you should run for student government. You should be nicer to people, because it's like trying to get them to change for the better. You know what I mean? You're not like being, oh my God, Lance, I'm not a huge fan of silver hair. You should dye your hair purple. Okay. Like, it's not like that. You know what I mean? It's just, you're like, look, stand up for yourself. Jesus. It's backbone. I look at Yinho. He's pale as a ghost and still wants to go try the rides. I wondered if he was just lying. I'm so sorry. Why are you apologizing? You seem mad because of me. Yinho lowered his head. I'm weak, so I worry you. I have to make Master happy. I'm sorry, Master. I'll be better next time. I'll be nicer. I'll try to ride the roller coaster really well next time. Oh my. You want to be so mad at him, like, stop being obsessive and weird, but then you're like, oh my God, it's because your old master made you feel like horrible and like you have to, oh my God, you poor abused thing. Oh my God. Poor abused thing. Looked at me with his sorry eyes and I felt the frustration in me explode. Let's go home. Master? You are mad. I am not mad. I just want to go home and put him to bed. I didn't want to hear Yinho keep on apologizing. I carefully helped him walk and headed towards the bus station. He seemed to feel better after a bit of rest. Even on the way home, Yinho kept on apologizing in the bus, and I told him to just take care of himself first. When we got back home, he was still pale, so I took him to my room. I'm sorry, Master. Just get angry at me if it makes you feel better. Stop talking and just go to bed. You'll be better tomorrow, right? I hope he stops worshiping me like he did today. But it wasn't the right time to tell him this. I'm sorry, Master. I'll be a nicer boy. Stop and close your eyes. Okay? Yinho closed his eyes. Master, even when I close my eyes, you won't go anywhere, right? I mean, you won't just disappear or something like that. You won't leave my side, right? What are you saying? You're sick because of me. I'm not going anywhere. I'll take care of you until you get better. Okay. So I'm wondering if, because he was always trying to be so good, and then his old owner discarded him for whatever reason. So, not only is he, totally fucking abused, he's got abandonment issues. Since you were by my side the whole day, it's not so bad being sick. I wish it'd be like this all the time. I'll really get mad if you keep saying weird things like that. Sometimes Yinho says really weird things. Why does he act weirdly like this sometimes? Weren't you just really tired? You don't get much sleep to prepare breakfast every morning, and you come home late. It's fine. It's all for Master. Why do you come home late at night? Turned his head as if he didn't want to tell me. Is it a secret he can't tell me? I did feel disappointed, but I gathered myself. I don't want to nag him when he's sick. Now nag him. Make time for yourself, too. Don't just always be at my beck and call. Master, you care for me. Thank you. I feel frustrated again at his response, but I couldn't trouble a sick person. I stroked his hair until he began to breathe regularly. A bit later, he fell asleep looking peaceful. Is he sleeping? He was sleeping like an angel. I sat at my desk after making sure he fell asleep. I started to write in my diary, checking Yinho every now and again. The amusement park, Yinho's tickets, his happy face when he rode the merry-go-round, and the estrangement I felt. I'm worried about Yinho. I felt sleepy. I couldn't fight it off and fell asleep at my desk. Read the diary. Okay, that's it. Today I had lunch with Yinho. How did he know that I ate in the classroom? Because you told him. Anyways, we shared a packed lunch I bought from the convenience store, and Yinho showed me the picture book someone gave him. I saw a picture of a little girl riding a merry-go-round. I suddenly remembered when Grandpa took me to an amusement park when I was little. The amusement park I've been to just once. Will I get to go again sometime? If I do, then I want to go with Yinho. Anyways, why did Yinho come late today? He was too late. I don't want him to be out until left hanging. Oh, I don't want him to be out until late hanging out with his friends. I can't read. That was my bad. Since we have a lot of homework today, I feel like I can still smell the carrot cake Yinho gave me. It tasted so good. It's the weekend again. Yinho went out today again. Does he have people to meet even in the weekend? He came home late yesterday too. It's bothering me a bit. It's 10 p.m. right now. When is he coming back? And now we're sounding a little crazy obsessive, like he's not here. It's 10 o'clock, he's not here. It's 10:05, he's not here. I can't help but get more suspicious of where Yinho goes after school every day. He's still popular at the academy, but I don't think he hangs out with the girls after class. What in the world is he doing? I think he's working at the cafe. And what's with the carrot cakes he brings me every night? Is he going to Banjul every day? As usual, I check the text Yinho sent me. Is he lonely because he has to spend the night in the living room by himself every night? Every morning when I check the text he sent me during the night, I feel a bit strange. Today, Yinho asked me to go somewhere with him. I had no idea it'd be the amusement park. Where did he get the all-day passes? He must have really wanted to ride the merry-go-round. That's what I try to think, but seeing Yinho smile too much while riding the merry-go-round, I felt a wall between us. How can I express this feeling? He should have told me if he didn't want to ride the roller coaster. I feel bad for Yinho, who's resting on my bed. Okay. Master, you fell asleep here. You don't hate me because of today, do you? Do you? Master, I'll try harder. I'll try harder at everything for you. I'll always be a good boy. So, don't leave me. I'm gonna bet anything that that's exactly what fucking happened. That, like, obviously, she was abusing him. And then she probably, like, whatever, got rid of him. And, like, and so he's got the abandonment. So it's like abuse and abandonment. I wonder why he's fucking crazy. Jesus. Well, okay. He's obsessive and clingy. And needy. I mean, it's kind of sad in the sense of why, but I couldn't sit still that day. This must be the day maybe she got him. It was like this after I got a call from the delivery man in the morning. So I just paced around the living room all day, unable to sit down. It's here! Is this your package? Your name is... Spacey, it's me! Thank you! Wow, it's big. It's a bit wet, but it's just the box, so I hope it's okay. I quickly opened the box. My hands almost slipped because I was so excited. Ah! When I finally opened the box, I couldn't help but exclaim. I couldn't bear to touch it, so I just looked at it. But it still made my heart full. In the middle of the box was a lovely boy. He had tiny hands and feet and looked a bit shy. I couldn't help but grin ear to ear at seeing such an adorable doll. But I was bothered that Yinho was wrapped in a dirty cloth. How harsh! I mumbled while looking at the cloth. I was a bit worried from the start when the pictures on the auction site were a bit clumsy and careless. But as expected, the packaging was horrible too. How could she pack him like this? What if it gets damaged on the way? Oh my god, look at the dust in the box. How long was he in it? Oh, that's even sadder. Because, like, obviously, like, you don't think about, like, oh, I put all my stuff in boxes and then, like, but obviously, like, she abused him and, like, shit. But then she obviously discarded him in a box. Like, he's wrapped in a dirty ass cloth, but he was just tossed in a box, thrown somewhere for God knows how long before she decided to sell him. So he really has abandonment issues, and that's why he's like, I'll be good. Don't put me in a box and stuff me in a closet. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is so, like, heartbreaking. As I carefully took Yinho out, I found heaps of dust in the box. As I held him up, the cloud of dust spread around. I waved my arms to get rid of the hovering dust, and quickly wiped my hands on my clothes. After I cleaned my hands, I stroked the tangled hair. Hi. I excitedly said my first hello. Yinho's small body was held in my arms. I almost sensed sadness from him, the way he was wrapped in a dirty cloth. Is he nervous since he was sold away? I stroked his hair more so he wouldn't feel nervous. Nice to meet you, Yinho. I held Yinho tight amidst the dust in the air. My arms wrapped his tiny body. I hope he feels my sincerity. I hope he considers my home his. I'll create a warm home for you. I thought I felt warmth from his body in my arms. Master, wake up. Master. Master. Jesus. I squinted. As soon as I opened my eyes, Yinho's face filled my sight. I like how it gives the drama music. Dun dun! I ended up screaming at how close his face was to mine. Yinho abruptly backed away. Were you scared? I'm sorry. Yinho apologized. Gosh, you scared me. I wanted to wake you up a different way today. I usually shake you. It gets boring to be woken up the same way all the time. My heart was still beating fast, but Yinho grinned innocently. Still thanks to that smile, I relaxed again. Waking me up in a different way, it can be quite the oddball sometimes. What? Like, Master, I'm already awake. I cooked fried eggs. Master, you're still sleeping, right? If you see this, text me back. If you don't text me in 3 minutes, I'll go wake you up. Jesus fucking Christ, Yinho. So many texts again. I said while checking my smartphone as usual. I checked the time and the last text came about an hour before. He wasn't in my room for the past hour, was he? No way. Thanks for waking me up. It's nothing. I was happy to look at your face for a long time. Yinho grinned and said, I tried to think what I look like when I'm sleeping. See, this is... I know why. But there's a little part of me in the back of my mind that's like, oh my God, we're going to end up in a cage like Toma. But also there's a part of me that's like, maybe that's why your old master put you in a box and sold your ass, because you come to life and you stare at her creepy and she's like, I need to get rid of this cursed fucking thing. I mean, legitimately, that's so awful. Poor Yinho, I feel so bad. But there's a part of me that's like, yeah, I don't know, girl. I think we need to pack him up and sell his ass. Like, I not surprised. And yet, I know his obsessiveness is because of that, but it's still like, oh God. It's like a Chucky doll. He's gonna stab us in our sleep. He's gonna murder us. Because I love you, Master. Okay. I don't know. I'm a little afraid, man. And when my face was about to get red at how hideous I look right now, the door opened. All right. I'm going in now. Hey, Yinho. It's taking you so long to wake her up. Commander is nagging me because of you. Huh. She's awake? Hey, Red. Well, since Yinho didn't come out for a long time, I thought you kicked him in your sleep. As I prepared to throw a huge pillow at Red, he stopped talking. He never knows how to talk nicely, does he? I grinned at Red, trying to avoid my attack. I became one with the bed in my elegant sleep. What are you talking about? Yes, of course. Red answered while sweating. Ahem. He should have behaved from the start. Seeing us bicker from the side, Yinho hurriedly pointed at the clock. Master, hurry up. We're really going to be late. I looked at the clock. What? It's 8:20. I jumped up from my bed. You're right. Okay, I'll be out. Yinho and Red left, and I packed everything in a hurry. For today, textbooks, pencil case... Huh? Where did I put my jacket? I fervently looked for my jacket, but it wasn't anywhere. Let's just go out first. I opened the door and went out. See, it does that weird flashing thing. You see it? Ooh. When I went to the living room, the boys were almost finished with their breakfast. All the thunderclaps is making me sick. I want to rest at home on a day like this. Should I not go to work? A teacher who doesn't go to work because it's raining. It's so like you, Yuri. You have a healthy work ethic. Thanks. It was not a compliment. The weather report says the rain will stop in the afternoon, but I should take an umbrella just in case. Afternoon when? I'm doomed. I was going to play soccer with my friends during lunch today. Red slouched his shoulders. Master, have this. Everyone was worrying about the weather, but Yinho didn't seem to care. Like, oh, I'm so sick of fucking eggs. Yinho put a rabbit-shaped fried egg on toast and gave it to me. After giving me a plate, Yinho sat next to me and pulled a chair right beside me. I feel he's a bit too close. Thanks? Huh. I woke up late, so the food is supposed to be cold, but the toast is still hot. Did you heat it up? The fried egg was hot as if it had been done just now. Yeah, I heated it in the microwave. If you don't like it, I can make you a new one. No, thanks for caring. It looks so good. Here, I brought you water. Oh, it might get on your clothes. Should I get some napkins? Every time he talked, he leaned closer. This is a bit uncomfortable. Master, you look pretty even when you eat. You know... I put my toast back on the plate. Oh, are you thirsty? Here, I got you water. I see the chick chirping again. It does warm up my heart, but why don't we watch it? She'll be pierced if you look at her like that. Yeah, if you keep on chirping beside her, she can't eat comfortably, Yellow. Did I chirp? To be more exact, you were leaning so close that she could barely eat, and you kept on talking. Yinho was surprised at what everyone pointed out. Huh. I'm sorry, Master. I didn't know you'd be uncomfortable. Oh, well... Yinho backed out a bit. He was still close, but it was much better. I did feel uncomfortable, so I didn't disagree with Lance. I may be worrying too much, but if you were too close to her, people might take it the wrong way. Especially at the academy. You know, I'm worried about what people say about you. Of course, I did not listen on purpose. And it is none of my business. Lance pointed out what Yinho did and warned him. What Lance said was all true. Yinho was always by my side these days, so most girls stopped approaching him. They were not going to talk good things about him after he rejected them. It's a good point, so my honey shouldn't baby him too much, too. For both your sakes. Yuri, that was a bit harsh. Yinho looked at Yuri a bit hurt. And he looked upset at Lance, too. Lance, too. I don't care about my reputation as long as Master's happy, so I'm fine. If Master likes me, then everything is okay. Of course, you guys won't understand. You still think I'm just being a baby to Master. But I know you're all jealous. I understand you're all jealous that Master likes me the most, but... T, who was listening silently, suddenly sighed. Yinho stopped talking and looked at T. Suddenly, the table got quiet. What's with everyone today? Red looked around the table. No one seemed to want to settle the situation. Everyone just looks at Yinho silently. But Yinho didn't stop being defensive. Master, do I make you uncomfortable? In the end, Yinho grabbed my arm and asked, yes. Fucking yes. I looked into Yinho's eyes. Every morning I get several texts, and if I don't wake up, he comes to wake me. And every morning I got unnecessarily well-prepared breakfast plates. We always eat at the academy, together at the academy, and during every recess he comes to sit beside me. Really, throughout the whole day, we're always together. I know Yinho's been behaving more like I think it's supposed to be a baby these days. But I also know that this is the only way for a child to show affection. So I'm hesitant to blame Yinho for it. And stuff like that, though. He's acting like a baby. Okay, that's fine. Because he kind of is. That's the only way for a child to show affection. But he's not a child, though. Stop! See? Like, that bothers me. Like, you're supposed to not... I get that I'm going to think of him a certain way, but the game shouldn't be constantly reinforcing that. Because it just makes it awkward. It should be like, yeah, okay, it's one thing if he's acting like a child and like whatever, but constantly referring to him as a child when he's like a fucking teenager... It's weird. I mean, technically teenagers are children, but like when you're like 16 years old, you should be behaving a little bit more like an adult and a little less like a quote-unquote child, you know? I've always received things from Yinho. I couldn't do anything and just clutched my cluttered head. The boys looked worried, noticing my troubles. This is a bit weird. Ugh, hate awkwardness. Now let's talk about something else. Red freshened up the atmosphere. Oh, right. Red clapped and said, Isn't the festival soon? Yeah, it is. I'm going to act in a play this festival. A play? Yes, and I'm playing none other than the Warrior of Justice. The drama club came to me themselves to cast me. I'm not being your partner this time. Red got excited and started talking about the drama club. A justice warrior, really? Yeah, the club president likes action hero stories. There are a lot of weird people in this world. There's nothing wrong with action hero stories. He told me it had to be me. What you doing, bird? A warrior of justice. Oh, I was reading that as if I were Red. A warrior of justice. It was the exact concept Red was released with. Good, I'm happy you met someone who gets you. Red laughed happily. And Lance, what are you doing? You're in the student government. Soy's in the government too, since she's the class president. She's going to be conducting the festival, so will Lance be doing that too? Soy's a festival conductor. Are you one too? I looked at Lance and he nodded. All that girl did during the meeting was look at her mirror. I could picture what Soy did, so I laughed sheepishly. Soy would never actually participate in the meeting. I'll be excused first. Lance stood up first from the table. Lance, you take the bus. Why don't you go with Yinho? I'm fine. The bus will get hectic if I go with Yinho. Lance cut T's words and refused. Of course, Lance was not wrong. The bus was already a war zone with just Lance in it. And if Yinho goes with him, the bus might explode. T understood and nodded. After Yinho suggested we take the bus when we went to the amusement park, I've been taking the bus. It's a bit uncomfortable, but I feel better than when I took the limo. It's so comfortable not having to fight through the crowd every morning. And thanks to that, people aren't misunderstanding as much. It's not like that these days. People don't gather around me as much. Thanks to that, I can go to the classroom with Master. Lance is like, God damn it. But it'll take longer for Master to get ready. So Lance, you go ahead first. Oh, I'm almost ready. I just need my jacket. I looked around for my jacket. I didn't find it in my room earlier, and it's not in the kitchen either. I stood up to look for it, but Yinho pulled up my clothes. No, Master. You have to check the timetable and your bag one more time. Oh, and your shoelaces are untied. You'll let me tie it for you, right? Yinho rattled on. He'll tie my shoelaces? Lance, go ahead. You're busy. Yinho smiled at Lance. Lance let out a small sigh. I'll go ahead first. Oh, really? He said so. She's like, God damn it, Lance. Lance, don't leave me! Lance looked toward my side and left the kitchen first. It would have been nice to go together. I'm getting up too. Since the chick stole you, I have to go to school every day with noisy Red and annoying Ted. Red and Ted. He called him Ted. I don't know if that was a typo, but I like that. I just thought I read it and I was like, wait. I'll get the car ready, so hurry up. If you're even a bit late, I'm just going to head off. How nice, Yuri. I think you're making me blush. Oh, shut up. Gotcha. He was smiling, but T didn't seem so pleased either. Commander, I'm ready. Red wore his jacket and T took off his apron. Yuri put on his shoes at the front door and looked at me. Watch the rain when you're heading back. You and the chick aren't exactly the healthy type. Is the music class not today? Then I'll see you at home, honey. Yuri left the house soon after that. T and Red followed Yuri. Everyone took an umbrella. But there's only one umbrella left. T looked at the umbrella and turned around to face me. Oh, what should we do? It was just Yinho and me left. I can share an umbrella with Master. Don't worry. Nobody's gonna... Look, he's like... Oh, God. Everyone's like, this is awkward, but no one's gonna say anything. Oh, well, I guess that will do. T silently looked at us. The girls will give us looks, but it will be better than one of us getting caught in the rain. I was nodding when Red stepped up. Sharing an umbrella. You two aren't kids anymore, and the umbrella's small. Never mind. Here, T, never mind. Here, take this. I can walk in the rain. T handed me the umbrella. Look at the look on his face. He's like, I'll fucking stab you. Yinho smacked away T's umbrella. I told you I can share one with Master. Yinho. As T looked a bit stumped, Yinho squinted. I was surprised to see Yinho overreact like that. You're being jealous of me sharing an umbrella with Master, aren't you, T? Don't take it the wrong way. T sighed. Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to click that. If Yinho doesn't want to, all right. But call me if you need one. They said it'll stop, but it's going to rain a lot before it does. T told me. But Yinho still looked unhappy with him. I think Yinho is really overreacting. Yinho noticed my face falling and he tried to coax me with his downcast voice. I can share an umbrella with you, can I? I'll make sure you don't get wet. Okay, all right. As soon as I gave in, Yinho immediately loosened his serious face. Something's definitely not right here. Don't you think so, Commander? Well, T made an inscrutable face and left the house. After T and Red left, I took the umbrella and came out too. The umbrella's small. Are you sure about this? I'll hold the umbrella. Give it to me. The robe was completely drowned in water. I carefully walk under the umbrella with Yinho. Will the rain really stop in the afternoon? I know. I hope it does stop before dinner. I agreed with Yinho. The bus on a rainy day is such a drag. The wet umbrellas brush our clothes and the floor is slippery. It's already raining, so there's nothing we can do, but I hope it stops when we're coming back. Master, your clothes will get wet. Your shoulder is already pretty wet. I'm fine, so come in more. Oh, I'm fine. Yinho leaned the umbrella to my side and came in closer to me. The space under the umbrella was tight as it was, but now it was too tight. And the funny part is like umbrellas are barely big enough for one fucking umbrella. Doesn't matter. Like, it's a giant umbrella. No. Your head and shoulders stay dry. The rest of you is wet. I just don't get it. This is too close. Master. Don't worry, Master. What? The bus? The rain? Everything. Okay, thanks. I couldn't really understand what he said, but I nodded. Nowadays, nothing worries me more than Yinho. Ever since I felt him change bit by bit, I couldn't stop worrying. Today I see that other kids have noticed something weird, too. Seeing my face fall, Yinho looked serious, too. Master, you don't have to worry. Master, all you have to do is look at me. At that moment, the bus came and arrived at the bus station. I couldn't hear the last thing Yinho said because of the bus. Oh, the bus is here! Run, Yinho! We folded the umbrella and ran towards the bus. We'll really be late if we don't catch this bus. Of course it's fun to be with everyone else, but the master doesn't look at just me. I get pushed to the side. I don't like that. It's getting shady as fuck, man. Yinho, did you just get here? Oh my, your shoulder's wet. Didn't you have an umbrella? Sit here. Yinho pulled out my chair for me. The girls who were worrying about him stared at me. They didn't look so happy. Guess what lunch I brought today? Yinho! I've been cooking a lot, so I found a lot of fun recipes. Hey, don't talk to him. He won't respond anyways. The girls whisper. I feel so uncomfortable. Did Yinho not hear those girls just now? Yinho was still clinging by my side as if nothing happened. After seeing that, the girls didn't look so happy. The others said hi. Huh? Oh, hi. Yinho raised his head quickly and said hello, and turned right back to me. The girls' expressions hardened and they went back to their seats. After they went back, they took a glimpse our way and talked among themselves. I remembered Lance saying people weren't saying nice things about Yinho, and I felt uneasy. I looked at Yinho with worry. The thing I was talking about on the bus? I saw a cooking show yesterday, and apparently if you use the outside rings of an onion, you can make a pretty fried egg. Yes? Are you all right? Is he okay with treating the girls who were his friends like that? What's wrong? Yinho tilted his head. He's getting a little weird. Does he really not know? He looked so innocent. I felt like I had to tell him something. But I shouldn't talk now since all the other kids are staring at us. I ended up not saying anything, aware of all the looks. Even during class, Yinho sat by me and constantly looked at me. No, it wasn't just looking. He didn't care about the class at all and just stared at me. The teacher called him eventually, but Yinho didn't answer. I ended up apologizing and somehow made it slide, but I couldn't forget the suddenly cold atmosphere. The boring classes are all over. I looked by my side, but Yinho isn't there. He must have gone to the bathroom. I want to go home and rest. All the teachers talked about the exam, so I had to focus today. Am I more exhausted because of that? I massage my stiff, full shoulders. I can really feel that the exams are coming now. Hey, friend. Oh, Soy. Soy sat at Yinho's empty seat and called me. Shinbi followed and sat on the desk. Although we're in the same class, I feel like I haven't seen her in a while. It's probably because Yinho never leaves my side. These days, from the moment I enter class and leave, he's always beside me. Finally, we're able to have a conversation. The chick, is he in the bathroom? Anyways, what happened? The chick, I know he likes you a lot, but today he was a bit weird. He clung on to you as if he couldn't bear a second away from you. I couldn't even talk to you during recess because he was right by your side. It's like you're the chick's mom. I laughed awkwardly at Shinbi's sharp words. Oh, that's... If it goes on like this, you'll be in trouble. The both of you will. All the girls in this class will hate you and the chick's reputation will hit rock bottom. You still have to keep your basic manners. Soy worried and said. I worried about the same thing, so I couldn't say anything. I didn't want those things to happen. There really is a problem with how Yinho treats everyone except me. I don't want people to hate me, but I'm more worried for Yinho. I really don't want him to build a wall around himself. How should I explain this to Yinho? Well, I don't think it'll be any use, even if I explain it to him. Conversations with Yinho don't go well these days. I feel like he's focused on something else all the time. Did something happen? Don't you have a guess? A guess? Not sure, but his attitude changed drastically at some point. It's probably when we looked at the fairy tale book and I told him about the amusement park. And Yinho's attitude really changed when we went to the amusement park together. He always followed me, but ever since that day he seemed to care about me more. Nothing strange happened except that he got sick after riding the roller coaster. I think the chick is obsessing on you too much. That's not good. I think there's something bothering him. Yeah? Well, that or you might not even realize he's obsessing on you. Oh, that was Shinbi. Well, that or you might not even realize he's obsessing on you. I thought that was Soy. I'm so sorry. I read that in the wrong voice. I don't quite understand Shinbi's words. Well, I don't know what it is, but watch out. I don't want you to be harmed from what Yinho does. Okay, but he's not a bad person. I know that, but if he ends up harming you, no matter how cute he is, it's not good. See, she's like, he's getting like a little fatal attraction. He's gonna fucking boil your bunnies. And the other guys are all bunnies. It's weird. I was thankful at what Soy said, but I still felt troubled. I wasn't the only one thinking Yinho was weird. Besides, Soy and Shinbi are worrying about me and not Yinho. I can't just blindly take Yinho's side. I decided to be a bit more honest. Actually, I think Yinho doesn't like to mix with other people these days. I don't know why, but I don't think it's good. Isn't there a way? I want Yinho to hang out with other people like he used to. Then it might be better to keep some distance for a while. You think? Oh, I have a good idea. Soy's eyes sparkled. It's the exam soon, so I thought we could go to Banjul and study together. But Yinho has cleaning duties today, so he has to stay in the classroom. I think you and the chick need to be apart from each other for a while. You too. The chick's obsessing more because you baby him too much. Soy suggested that we could study together without Yinho. Doesn't sound like a bad idea. I nodded. Yeah, okay, all right. I may have babied him too much, as Soy said. He is cute, but he's not really a little child. I might have been fooling myself. Good. Then since I gave you the idea, you have to do something for me too, no? What are you up to now? Convince the Ice Prince for me. I know he's a pain, but he's smart. Ask him to be in the study group, please. Me? Lance? I don't think he'll agree. I turned around to see Lance. As usual, he exuded coldness. Don't worry, friend. If he uses you as bait, if you ask, Ice Prince will come. I have no idea why she's so sure about that. I awkwardly turned around and faced Lance. Lance looked up and stared at me. Lance, I miss you so much. I'm just going to touch your pretty face. You're still my number one. I've only gone down your path so far, but I still love you. I could hear Soy whispering, telling me to approach him and ask him to join. All right, I'm going. Hey, Lance, look, how about it? Lance's face turned cold. Is he going to say no? Then Lance sighed. Sometimes I wonder what you think about. And now's one of those times. Oh, sorry, I got nervous. So I didn't say it properly. If you were nervous, I don't have a good feeling about what you're about to say. It's not something that has to do with the perverted music teacher, is it? Oh, it's nothing like that. Exams are coming soon, so everyone's going to Banjul to study. I was wondering if you'd like to go. Who's going? Lance asked. Is he thinking about going? Huh? Me, you, Soy, Shinbi? They will study. All right. I refuse. You alone might be fine, but teaching the other girls will be uncomfortable. Well, wait, Lance, don't be so cold and help us. Ignoring my plea, Lance left the classroom. Ugh, I knew this would happen. I quickly turned around and sat on my seat. Soy frowned and looked at me. She heard everything, so I won't have to tell her. It was at that moment. Dun, dun, dun. What's at this moment? We're going really long, so I'm going to wrap this part up here, and we're going to figure it out in the next part. So, and it's funny, because, like, I record a couple parts back to back, but I can't record another part right this second, so I'm going to be waiting just like you. It's not same day, but I'm still going to have to wait till tomorrow. Oh, no! Oh, good. Okay. Anyway, so as long as we didn't skip. But all right. So I'm going to wrap this part up here. I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.